Yeah. Is this live? Yeah, I think we are on live right now. Mm. Let's just wait for like a few more people to come and then we can start. This is POPxo Daily. Is it live? Can you check?
Not yet.
But it's live here. Can you guys see me live, guys? Yeah, I think it says it's live. Speak to PowerPoint. Speak to PowerPoint. See if it's live. Hey guys, so welcome to the POPxo live video. This is Annalia Zhimomi, and today we'll be discussing all about the different eye shapes and how to apply eyeliner on different eye shapes.
Yeah, she's live. She just wants to know if it's on
So what we'll be needing is a tape. Oh, that's like blurry.
Okay, I think she started already.
It's live, right? So what we'll need is a tape, the eyeliner brush, and of course the gel liner. Here you can even use a liquid eyeliner as well, that's fine, or a pen, whatever is convenient for you. So first we'll start with the almond eye shape. That's because I have it, and this is the universal eye shape. It's fine, right?
Yeah, it's live on the app, not on Instagram.
So why I like to use the tape is because when you have your eyeliner or your anything, you can make mistakes and it's quite difficult to remove it. So when you have a tape, you can always place it. So how you're going to place it is right here where your lower lash line ends. You're going to keep it right there and you're going to follow that line and place your tape. Let me check. Yeah. So this way, if you put your tape like a little above or a little below, you can easily correct it without any mistakes. Because when you make mistakes with eyeliner, it's really tough to get it off. So what I'm going to do is so when I'm taking my eyeliner, I take it on both the sides and I make it really flat because I want it really thin. And then I'm going to start with the inner corners and I'm going to take it outwards. So for my eyelids, I'll show you two different types. So when I apply it like really thin, my eyelids look quite big. But if I apply like a really thick eyeliner, it's going to cover my eyelids and it's going to make my eyelids look smaller. So the idea is to apply a liner which is like really thin. So let's start. So I'm getting it as close as possible to my lash line. So the first step is from here, you bring it till down, till where your tape is there. And then from the corners, from the outside, you're gonna bring it inside. So if you want your eyeliner to be like really long, you can start from here. So depending on how you like your eyeliner, whether you like it short or long, you can just start off. So I like it medium, so I'm gonna start from here and take it inside. So this way I've marked my line. When I remove it, this is my outline. Now I'm just gonna fill it in. This little extra that's there, I just want to fill it in. It's really popular. So I always carry my sponge with me everywhere, especially during the summers. It's always in my bag because it's always better to dab off your makeup rather than wiping it off with a tissue paper. That way it just blends in perfectly. So that's how I'm going to apply my eyeliner. And if I want to go for a bolder, longer liner, I'm going to make it same like this. And I'm just going to thicken it. So now you're going to see how my eyeliner, my eyelids just become smaller as I make the eyeliner thicker. So I'm going for a bolder look right now. So if I make it thicker, you can see that my lids become smaller. So like right now, I have like this much space, like more than half of it. But when you see a little bit of it is showing, so it looks like my eyelids have become smaller. So the trick is to just make your eyeliner as thin as possible. And for the flick now, again, I want to use my tape. It just makes it more professional looking when you have a tape. So again, I'm going to use this tape and place it. Again, when you're taking it, one flick, and make it really thin. So this time I want a longer dramatic looking. So I'm going to start from way behind. And yeah, so now when you have a tape, even if like I go back and I make a mistake, it's on the tape. So it's absolutely fine. See. And now I want to fill in this area. So that's how I get my perfect winged eyeliner for an almond eye shape. And now I'm going to be using my lashes to give that dramatic effect to it. Winged eyeliners are always best paired with dramatic lashes, or if you're not tuned to dramatic lashes, natural lashes are just fine. So I'm just going to you can use a tweezer or your eyelash applicator, but for me, I find it best to use my fingers while I apply my falsies. I'm just going to wait for it to dry. But can you see like the difference that's come when I apply the lashes? Wow. Okay, so now let's talk about eyeliner application for monolids. So basically, monolids are people who have no eyelids at all. So that happens usually when this area comes down like this. Yeah, that's exactly how monolids look like. So in that case, again, we'll have to apply eyeliner, but in this case, just remember that we cannot apply it like a very thin eyeliner, like I said, because when you have monolids, there's a lot of flesh which covers this area. So now when I apply eyeliner right here, when I open my eyes, it still will not be visible. So you'll have to apply a really, really thick eyeliner and just keep opening your eyes and keep looking straight angle. And then after you apply a lot of it, when you see that, when you open your eyes and when you see that a little bit of your black eyeliner is showing, that's where you're supposed to stop it. And then you take your tape, and again, right below your lower lash line, you just put your tape, and what you want to do is make a very tiny small flick. That's it. That's how you're supposed to apply your eyeliner for monolids. And now when it comes to hooded eyes, for hooded eyes, though I don't have hooded eyes, but I will show you the technique on how to apply eyeliner for hooded eyes. So hooded eyes. So this goes for uneven eyes and for hooded eyes as well. This can be really tricky. So in hooded eyes is obviously when you there's a flesh around your eye like this. So in that case, again, what you want to do is you want to tight line your eyes first. So tight lining is when you take your eyeliner and just raise your eyes like this and put it on your upper lash line. That way, I'm giving the effect of very thick eyelashes. Can you see that effect already? So the brush is the same eyeliner brush. So after doing this, I want to take my eyeliner again, the same technique. What you do is you just take from this side, and it should be really, really thin like this. So from this angle, I am going to draw a line as close as possible to my lash line. So this is a very thin line that I've drawn. In my eyes, it looks a little less, but this is, just remember that this is for hooded eyes. And in hooded eyes, when the lids come down and it's really uneven, this will make a lot of difference. Because of the coronavirus, I can't turn the AC on because it seems it's not good or something like that. So now I take this bit. You can use a tape as well. I think it's best to use a tape always, because when I have my eyeliner again, if I make a mistake while going up or down, it's very difficult for me to erase it. But when I have my tape, I have my tape set. So now when I take my tape and I put my line like this, if it's a mistake, it's too up, I know it's too up, then I can always correct it by bringing it down. So I recommend every one of you to use a tape. It makes a lot of difference. So, and also I always apply my eye makeup before I apply my foundation. Obviously, that's because right now I have applied foundation, but usually I do it before my foundation. That's because when I apply, tape, the mark can come here sometimes. So that's the only reason why. Starting from the lower lash line, I go up. So now in hooded eyes, I'll have to see in hooded eyes, this lid can come down like this. So I want to see where the wrinkle is ending and where it has the most space. So right where it has the most space, I will bring that tape right there. And in hooded eyes, it's always thin, very thin, and just on the corners, it gets a little thick. So we go a little up that way, right up. And when I remove my tape, it's a very thin, beautiful, nice line. Just remember the main tip for hooded eyes is you don't want to apply your eyeliner as thick as this because it's going to look very messy and uneven. So we've covered eyeliner for monolids, and we've covered the eyeliner for hooded eyes, and uneven eyes. Hooded and uneven eyes can be the same technique. And then we've covered the technique for almond eye shape, and as well as for the eye shape, but with like somebody who has maybe smaller lids than mine. In that case, you want to follow the same technique as close as possible to the lash line. And from the corners, you can always make it thick if you want to make it a little catty. So, say I want to make it a little catty. So, I am going to take my tape and I'm going to place it correctly. See, it's so nice using a tape because I can take it out and place it back again and again according to my desired requirements. So now I'm going to put it here. And that's how I do it. Like really thin and it can go thicker. So now since we've covered different eyeliner application for different eye shapes, I will show you how to make the perfect and the easiest smoked out winged liner. So let's just say that we have this and I'll just continue with this on top. Again, I would want my tape. So smoked out winged liner is best when you use it with your pencil. I'm going to place my liner. Okay. So you can have, for me, I really like this from Innisfree. It's really intense and nice. So in this case, I want to make it a little thicker. So for smoked out wing liner, you want to make sure that you fill in the waterline, the upper waterline. So this smoked out wings eyeliner is for somebody who has almond eye shape or who has like uh, eyelids but smaller eyelids. So I've used this and now I want to take, you can take a blending brush. I do have this, but okay, let me just show you with a blending brush. You can take it. Then you can take a blending brush and just blend it off. And now you take your black eyeshadow. So this is for beginners. Usually, if you want a perfect one, of course, like you have to use black and brown. But this is something which anyone can do it, and it's super easy. So after you have your kajal around like this, you just want to take your black eyeshadow, and you can use this blending brush. In case you don't have a blending brush, you can use a brush which looks like this, and you want to use this area. Not like this, but like this. Since I have a blending brush, I'll be using the blending brush. So I'll take the product and I'm going to start putting it right on top of the eyeliner. So when you have, so this is for my eye shape, but when you are like hooded eyes, I honestly feel it's not the best choice of makeup to go for the smoked out winged liner look. But if you do want to go for a smoked out winged liner look, even though you have hooded eyes, I would suggest you not to put eyeshadow from the inner corner from here till here. But all what you want to do is just from the corner, take your eyeshadow and just blend it out like this. Like on top little ear. So you don't want to apply from here till here because applying that will cover the surface area and your eyes will look more hooded. So the same technique as your eyeliner look, but just bring it out like that. So this technique I would suggest for monolids as well as for uneven eyes. And what I'm doing right now is for almond eye shape and also for people with small eyelids. You already see the gradation. It's okay. It doesn't have to be really perfect. It can be a little messy, and that's because it's a smoked out winged eyeliner look, so it doesn't have to really be perfect. And we already have the tape, so you can go over the tape and make mistakes. That's absolutely fine. Now, when I take off my tape, I have this perfect smoked out winged eyeliner look. And this is complete, obviously, with eyelashes. In case you are not into lashes, you can always curl your lashes and then apply your mascara. Apply lots and lots of it. Where is my found it? Yeah. So I'm going to take my glue, take a little bit in your hand, and just apply it right here on the strip of it. Just let it dry a little bit. And this time, what I'm doing is I want to bring it a little longer. I want my eyes to look longer and a little catty because this is a smoked out with eyeliner look. So I'm going to, instead of starting from right here, I want to start from like 2/3 of my eyes. Without the AC, I am dying, but I gotta be careful. This is a really beautiful makeup because your eyes look really long and elongated. This sometimes your though it says it's the glue can dry off, though it's white, it says it dries off and it doesn't show the color, but sometimes it does stay. So I just take my black eyeshadow and just apply it on top of the glue. That way I just have it gone immediately. So this is my winged eyeliner look. This is the one and this is the smoked out. You can see the gradation difference. Which one did you like better? Let me know. And in case I want to add a little more drama, I'll take this and apply right down here. I like doing this because it makes my eyes look bigger and more round. See the difference already. So what I did was I did not apply on my waterline, but I applied on the lash line on 2/3 of my water lash line. So let me know how you guys found this video tutorial and whether you guys like the smoked out winged eyeliner look or the regular winged eyeliner look. Thank you. See you guys on Wednesday.